The Land of Sky P20 Council is a regional cross-sector collaborative in Western North Carolina that brings together approximately 27 leaders from education, workforce, business, and community organizations across Buncombe, Henderson, Madison, and Transylvania counties. The council serves as a backbone partner, aligning efforts to improve educational attainment and strengthen the workforce pipeline from early childhood through adulthood. We've seen promising growth in post-secondary attainment, rising from 22% in attainment from 2020 to 2025. Yet, the numbers tell us there's still a gap, nearly 20,000 more credentials needed by 2030 to meet the needs of our local employers. That's where the partnership between Credential Engine and the P20 Council comes in. Closing this gap starts with awareness, helping more people see the opportunities available, know where to find them, and understand how to get there. To expand that reach and make information about credentials more accessible than ever, P20 joined forces with Credential Engine, a national nonprofit organization on a mission to make credentials and skills data transparent, illuminating a path to a better future. Today, there are 1 million credentials in the U.S., 1 million different ways for people to gain skills to keep pace with a fast-moving economy. To make real progress in closing our credential gap, P20 set its focus on the North Carolina Workforce Credentials List, a powerful resource developed by an advisory council led by the NC Community College System Office. This list is continuously updated to ensure that every credential included is valued by employers in high-demand fields and leads to sustainable, living wage careers. Here in our region, AB Tech and Blue Ridge Community College are leading the charge, offering and awarding the majority of these high-value credentials at an impressive pace to meet growing workforce demand. Their efforts are fueling not just opportunity for individuals, but the economic vitality of our entire region. In August of 2020, Credential Engine received a grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to drive increased transparency and help workers navigate a maze of credential options. Fast forward to 2024, when P20 became one of only 5 sub-grantees in Credential Engine's initiative. Together with our community colleges, we carefully analyzed the NC Workforce Credentials List, aligning it with local program offerings and identifying the details that matter most to prospective students, like program length, cost, financial aid options, and college credit. In this 6-part series, you'll hear from Dr. Andrew Gardner, the Associate Vice President of Workforce Strategies for the North Carolina Community College System. In this role, he supports all 58 community colleges with strategic guidance, connections, and coaching to expand high-quality, non-degree short-term training that meets employer demand. His focus is on helping learners quickly gain the skills they need to succeed in today's skills-based economy. Sherika Rich, a North Carolina-based partnerships manager at Credential Engine. She believes that through partnerships like the one they have with the Land of Sky P20 Council, they have been able to make information about credentials, qualifications, and skills clear and accessible for learners and career seekers in the Land of Sky region, unlocking opportunities for continuous learning, advancement, and meaningful careers. Along with interview questions from Emily Nicholson, the Executive Director of the Land of Sky P20 Council in Asheville, North Carolina. We hope you enjoy this informative conversation.
If any employer wants to connect with a community college specifically, there's a lot of doors for you to knock on and open, but one door that I think is going to be the greatest value add to get connected is through the customized training director, because benefits you in 2 ways. One, that connects you to somebody that can be your future training arm to help provide low or no cost training for your organization. And then 2, they're really your conduit or connection point to all other areas of the college to ensure that you can be on advisory boards or business and industry leadership teams, whatever makeup they have of that, try to get business and industry feedback. So that customized training director is really going to be your conduit to all areas of the college. So when they're going through program updates and evaluations and looking to incorporate new credentials or ensuring that the skills they have in the classroom align with what's in the workforce. So leveraging that one point of contact at the college is going to be critical to plug you into those areas. And don't be surprised if they also call on you to be a part-time instructor, and that'll give you an opportunity to evaluate the students and get them into your workforce as well. So that's a little plug for the Blue Ridge and the AB Techs of the world that would love to have additionally qualified instructors in the classroom to help them build up that work.
I would add to the conversation about the role employers play in making credential pathways clearer and more aligned with workforce needs is just for employers to continue to help identify, align, and affirm what skills and competencies are not only gained through like the traditional learning environments, but also through work experience opportunities such as like apprenticeships, on-the-job training, and kind of like what sometimes people don't capture as experience, which is like just lived experience, like the act of just being. And as we have employers and more employers show that commitment to affirming that those skills matter as well, in addition to, again, those traditional pathways to learning, I think that will support us in when we are making clearer or when we're building and making clearer pathways. From Credential Engine's standpoint, we actually do support employers by publishing job skills offered and or recognized by industry. We publish job skills to the registry using standardized and transparent methods and means and formats. And in action, what this looks like is when an employer is presented with candidates for job opportunities, they can identify specific skills and competencies a candidate may possess and make informed hiring decisions. So that's kind of the end game when employers kind of put that front end investment. That return is for them also to be able to make those informed decisions about the skills and competencies that candidates may possess. Would have access to rich data about credentials, and that would empower them to easily compare and understand information about those credentials, so they are able to attain their employment goals and just overall support their career pathway journey. I think that to continue the credential transparency work and to make our partnership stronger, we need to continue to seek out those who are already engaged in the work, like partnerships such as the one that we have between Credential Engine and Land of Sky P20 Council, and subsequently the regional community colleges, AB Tech and Blue Ridge. I think we should open ourselves up to expanding these partnerships and collaborations, and also creating new ones where appropriate. As we continue to publish credentials, skills, and job data to the credential registry, I think we should utilize that data by powering different tools that are learner-facing, student-facing, that will, again, help them make the best comparisons to be able to have a successful career journey and ultimately have the desired outcome they have for their education and career goals.
So point down and emphasize that she mentioned is layering the tools. So we have the nccareers.org that gets them into career exploration, but then you have the Credential Engine tool that really helps align what's the return on investment, the transparency of the credentials. So I think one of the key conduits also from the community college is having that success coach or counselor on the front end to talk them through as far as what's an option or opportunity. For example, a lot of times in the healthcare space, a lot of our colleges are big on healthcare. Number one thing folks want to do is, I want to be a registered nurse. But there are so many more programs out there beyond nursing, and there's a wait list a lot of time for these nursing programs. So how can they get these stackable healthcare credentials along the way to either accidentally fall into a different healthcare career and wait till they get into the RN program, or just continue on their own journey to support the healthcare workforce as a whole? And I think having those tools to the student to explore careers and what other credentials are out there are going to be critical. And then the human touch is going to be the one that brings it all together.
Because of this collaboration, the NC Workforce credentials offered at AB Tech and Blue Ridge Community College are now part of the Credential Engine registry, connecting people to opportunity through clarity and access. It's a milestone we're proud to celebrate, and it's just the first of many steps toward a stronger, more informed workforce in the Land of Sky region. Keep watching this series to discover how this partnership is transforming the way we connect education, opportunity, and the future of work. This milestone wouldn't have been possible without the dedication of our partners: the NC Community College System Office, the NC Workforce Credentials Advisory Board, our local community colleges, and the visionary team at Credential Engine. Together, we're showing what's possible when collaboration meets innovation. To see how you can help expand credential transparency and open doors to opportunity, visit credentialengine.org and explore the State Partnership Toolkit. Then take a look at our own progress through the Land of Sky P20 Council widget at our website by scanning this QR code. Thank you for listening.